Okay, so as a Christian, I want to talk about my perspective of kind of how society kind of mistreats the relationship between mental health and religion, and specifically Christianity. So one of the huge things when you're looking for how to fix your mental health in the world today, you can get told, go to therapy, there's prescription drugs we can give you, and that all these things will kind of help numb your pain. But Christianity comes and it says, well, there's actually a way to transform yourself to actually change, whatever you're stuck in, whatever mental headspace you're stuck in. You can actually remove the evil out of your life. You don't have to kind of numb it and put it down a little bit just so that it can spike up later. There's a way to completely remove yourself from it. There is evidence behind this too, such as people in Alcohol Anonymous, when they're going through their 12-step program, if they experience a spiritual awakening during it, they're 82% likely to actually complete the program and to be away from their addiction, compared to, going through complete secular only being 55%. There's also statistics that tell you if you attend a religious service regularly, you're 37% less likely to develop depression. All these statistics, they sound all fine and everything, but the truth is, we as Christians, we believe something a lot greater than this, and that's that, 2 Corinthians 5:17, that we can actually become a new creation in Christ Jesus, that we can become this separate being that is greater than we were before, and no longer bound to the sin and to the evil thoughts that we had before. Now, I'm not trying to say that every single person who goes down a religious path is all of a sudden going to be, free from mental health issues, and that every mental health person who's seeking therapy is, they're kind of just screwed. But I am saying that, as a Christian, it's different than just the typical response in the world, that, there's a way to numb your pain, to kind of, keep it controlled, and that as crazy as it is, we actually believe that we can overcome it, that there is something greater than us who can dwell down with us and make us new. Now, obviously, this does kind of vary person to person, so I'm just curious, what are your thoughts? What do you think, church, therapy, everything? Yeah, follow for more.